Hello and welcome. Okay, so I'm just fumbling around and just gonna wing it and try a little video here to show off some of the scripts that I've been working on, and maybe they will inspire you, or maybe you want to build something similar, or just you'll find it interesting. Maybe this is something that you can use yourself, or maybe it'll inspire you to build some cool scripts of your own. Anyways, I'm just testing out some technology and checking the levels and sound quality and what we can do. Get some music. My name is Jason, by the way, and I make music and scripts and do lots of AI coding experiments and that kind of thing. So this is one of my first videos of this type, and try to see what the balance between the narration from me and from the AI sites, the music, and see if this all works to make a nice little video. So you can certainly give me some feedback. Okay, let's get into some fun stuff here. So I have this file. I kind of have an idea of what it does, but we're going to try out one of my other scripts and see if the script uh, helps me remember what this does, gives it a better name, tells a little story about the script. So let's get into things here. So, yes.
Story. Think of this script as a high-speed digital courier for your code. If you have a Python file and you want several different AI experts to analyze it at the same time, this script does the heavy lifting for you. Instead of you manually opening 14 different browser tabs, logging in, and copy-pasting your code into each one, you simply drag and drop your file into the command window. The script then automatically launches a specialized Google Chrome session, opens all your favorite AI websites like Gemini, ChatGPT, and others, and types your code into their chat boxes for you. This exists to solve the copy-paste fatigue that comes with comparing AI responses. It's excellent at managing the messy parts of automation, like making sure the browser is ready before it starts typing, and it even cleans up after itself by closing the windows and clearing out temporary files when you're done. It's like having a personal assistant who handles the tedious setup so you can focus entirely on reading the AI's advice. While it is very powerful, it does rely on a specific setup. It needs Google Chrome installed in a certain folder, and works best on Windows. It also assumes that the AI websites haven't changed their layouts recently. If a website moves its send button, the script might need a little update to find it again. Overall, it's a brilliant workflow tool for anyone who wants to get a second opinion from multiple eyes without doing all the manual labor. New underscore file name. Link to Python underscore script underscore analyzer underscore and underscore multi underscore I underscore browser underscore session underscore orchestrator underscore with underscore drag underscore and underscore drop.py. Would you like me to explain how to customize the list of AI websites it opens?
No, thank you. Okay, so that's what Gemini has to say. Let's hear Brock's review of the same script.
Story. Imagine you have a big folder full of little Python helper scripts you've written over time, but most of them have mysterious names like file2.py, test3.py, or whatever underscore v1.py. You can never remember what each one actually does just by looking at the file name. This script is like a friendly robot, librarian, that helps you finally give every script a clear, understandable name. And it does something extra. It also creates a nice plain English explanation of what the script is for. Here's how it works in real life. You run this program in PowerShell, then drag and drop any .py file into the window. The script reads your code, builds a polite instruction asking, please explain this script like I'm 15, and suggest a super clear new file name. It then automatically opens a bunch of different AI chat websites, Grok, Gemini, Mistral, Claudish ones, etc. In Chrome, paste the same question into every tab and sends it. You get to sit back, look at 10 to 14 different explanations and file name ideas in different tabs. Pick the ones you like best and rename your original file yourself. When you're done thinking, you come back to PowerShell, press Enter. It closes everything cleanly, clears the instruction file, and waits for your next script. It keeps going like this until you say Q to quit. It's great because it saves you from manually copy-pasting code into many chat windows over and over. It gives you lots of different AI opinions at once, and it keeps everything under your control. You decide when to move to the next file. It could be even nicer in the future with a simple way to pick and choose which AI tabs to open, or maybe remember which explanations you like best. But right now, it already solves the "what does this random script do?" problem very elegantly for people who collect lots of little tools. New file name orchestrates session-based AI analysis of Python scripts with multi-tab broadcast and human review pause.py.
Very nice. Okay, so let's hear the last review from our friend Monica.
Story. This Python script is like a helpful assistant that streamlines the process of analyzing other Python scripts. Imagine you have a bunch of scripts that you want to understand better. Instead of reading each one manually, you can simply drag and drop a script onto this tool, and it will summarize what the script does in everyday language. It also suggests a new, descriptive file name for the script, making it easier to organize your files later. The script then opens several AI chat websites in your browser, where you can review the summaries and suggested file names side by side. The main problem this script solves is saving time and effort when dealing with multiple Python scripts. It allows you to quickly generate insights about each script and helps you keep everything organized. While it does a great job of automating the analysis and browser tasks, there are areas for improvement, such as enhancing the user interface or adding more customization options for the analysis. Overall, it's a handy tool for anyone looking to manage and understand their Python scripts more efficiently. New file name: automated_script_analysis_and_suggestion_tool.py.
Very nice. Thank you, Monica. Okay, Gemini. I think I'm going to go for that one. So let's and we will just put it in there. So, all right. So the way this works is that the scribe file that orchestrates everything makes use of a text file, which is called super payload. And when you drag the script onto the PowerShell, it copies the source code to the payload text file and then uploads it to the AI. And there's a number of different AI sites on there because sometimes they're logged out or they've hit their limit or whatever. And not all AI sites are created equally. But, so it's good to have some deliberate redundancy. So let's start a new session here. We'll open up our little scribe program there. Let's try to learn about another mystery file. About this one. It's not really descriptive, so we'll just throw it on the desktop right now. Let's see how this all works. So it should clear out the browser. So we have the browser open, and when it receives a new file, it should do a new browser session. Thus, so it nukes the browser, starts a new session, fires up several different AI friends, gives them the source code to tell a story about and suggest a better descriptive file name, and takes a little bit of time to do that. So what I like about those three particular sites is that they have the read aloud feature, and they tend to suggest pretty good file names, but I don't always use their file names, but they have the ability to narrate their own little story, so that's why I like using Gemini, Grok, and Monica. They all generate a little story, but those three that I mentioned have the read aloud feature, so it's kind of nice. So we'll just set this aside. So right now this scribe program is running in PowerShell, and as I mentioned, its job is to receive the target script we want to learn about, and then it copies the source code to a payload text file, and then proceeds to upload it to each of our buddies here. And so we can make use of that. So, like I said, most of them do a pretty good job at telling you a little story about what the script does, and then giving you a more descriptive file name. Even if they're a little bit on the long side, I like the fact that now the description and the file name are one, so it just helps me quickly identify what the script does. Because I have around 500 Python scripts, so I am working through my stack right now with this scribe program and giving them more uh, memorable and descriptive, accurate file names. So then I just cycle through and see which one I like the best. If I really wanted to get to know the script or get reacquainted with it, I could listen to the story again or read some of them. But mostly right now, I'm just trying to jam through a lot of different scripts and get memorable names quickly. So the next iteration of this could automate things a bit better. It could proceed to automatically rename them, or it could do it a lot faster. Uh, but anyways, things keep evolving, and this is where I'm at. I just thought I would share this. So this guy's limit doesn't want to cooperate. That's all right. So Grok usually gives pretty good file names and also has the narration feature. And it gives you a chance to compare how different AIs work together also. Um, So I've done quite a few different variations where the AIs are collaborating and up-leveling ideas or handing things back and forth and developing ideas or debating things. So I can create a custom script of that nature. Most of the main workloads that I use in my music business and in my working life, I have created some kind of automation or a way of working with AIs that interacts with certain websites or files and folders and a combination of things. Uh, so this is a good example of that. Okay, so we can pick one and then wrap things up here. Uh, File. I call it super payload, and like I said, it copies some preliminary information, some instructions for the AIs, and then it appends it with the actual source code of the particular file that we're working on that session. And then it should clear this out once I uh, reset the environment on the script. So that you can keep doing these one after another, and it, in theory, it keeps looping nicely, but let's put it to the test. Okay, one thing at a time. Maybe let's just give that file a new name, and then we can finish the little demo here. It's not perfect. It gets the information into most of the fields, but some of them it clicks and some of them it does not. So sometimes some AIs I have to nudge along a little bit. But it's pretty useful. Let's pick one name here. That'll do. Perfect. Okay, so now if I click on here, so now that we've renamed our file and set it aside, we're ready to do another one if we want. We can just keep working on files. So when I hit enter, let's first of all to see what we're at. So the payload file is full. It clear it. Yes, it does. So I just opened it to show you that, but normally I don't need to open. I know that it's filling and emptying, uh, depending on what stage we're at. Okay, so then if I was to drag a brand new file on there, it should nuke that Chrome session again and repeat. And then that's all there is to it. So anyways, thanks for watching. If you like this, please subscribe or consider getting in touch if you want any custom workflows or AI or automation stuff. I'd be happy to talk with you about your unique requirements. All right, my name is Jason. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.